So I'm going to ask each of you, I'm going to start with Mr. Claxton, what is the role of the mental health unit on Nevis?
All right, so our role is, I guess, very simple and somewhat complex in the sense that we do a lot of things related to mental health, raising awareness, and reaching out to the public. And that sort of, we run a community-based program, and that involves reaching out to individuals in our community with mental health challenges, working with other individuals or other entities within the community to provide the services that our clients. And in the mental health unit, we provide psychiatric and therapeutic services to our clients and community of youth.
Okay. So, Mr. Cuffy, what is your role in the department? And likewise, Mr. Claxton, you can answer thereafter.
So I'm a counselor. I'm a counselor at the unit. Counselor. Right now, I'm overseeing the operations of the office.
Okay.
And the same here as well. I'm a social worker by trade, and I'm counselor by title and role in the unit. So both of us we provide therapeutic therapy, psychotherapy within our.
So why was it important for you gentlemen to choose a career path in the mental health field?
I think I've been in that for much longer than this. So even back then, I started to come from them. We had to think about that. A lot of young guys, young people who come from the streets. We felt like there was going to be some need to address the substance use part, which is an issue. All of my motivation for going to psychology, I always found that psychology was very intriguing. Very intriguing. So psychology was enough.
For me, mine is it's somewhat related, but a bit more altruistic and more personal in the sense that I was raised by someone, my mother, who took care of me in the community. And she influenced me in so many ways to want to take care of people and wanting to be in spaces where I could help someone get to the lowest part in their life, to some place where they feel that they are productive and functional.
Yeah.
And influence in going into social and health and profession.
Lovely. So who can access these services?
Everybody. All services are open to the public. It's free by the government. So everybody and anybody. And the referrals come from different sources. Schools, come from family members, come from citizens, from agencies, social services, anybody and everybody can access.
Okay. Mr. Claxton, tell us a bit about the renovated mental health facilities. Will it replace the mental health unit located in the Alexandra Hospital?
So yes. So I just moved back to the island about 7 months ago, and so when I came back, we were stationed at the hospital, upstairs the pharmacy at hospital, in a very sort of tight, small space, and it's been there for years. People have known that the mental health unit was stationed there for years, and so in order for us to make our services more, what should I say, more accessible and more visible, we wanted to get into a space where it's more welcoming and um, and more focused on providing the services and the care that our clients need. And so we were able to move into a space in Prospect. It was designated or granted to us for some time, but that space was used as a senior citizens home, community center, and during the height of COVID pandemic, it was used as a isolation unit. And so after that, just a few months ago, we were able to move into the facility, and we've done a lot of work related to upgrading it and
Okay.
making it welcoming for our clients.
So what has been the reaction of the guests that you would have been having there once they see the new and upgraded facility?
Really excited, you know, the place is really nice. Love it. I think it's a testimony of the government, you know, in priority in making the facility patient care. It's really comfortable. We are really comfortable. Nice sitting accommodation. Even the painting, we did some work on the painting to make it a softer, therapeutic touch. You
Yes.
know, wanted to create that atmosphere that when you come in, you feel that, you know, a therapy
Yes.
kind of atmosphere, you know. And I think we tried, given our small budget, to do as we can to be comfortable. And I'm happy. The patients are happy. I mean, mental health no one is an envy to many. Doesn't even want to come to work.
Lovely. Yes.
Before we hardly get anybody to want to work at mental health. No, everybody wants to come to work at mental health.
I see that you have an upcoming walk as part of your mental health activities on Nevis. Can you tell our viewers the date and the time?
Right. So the walk is, well, we titled it "Let's Get Physical," and it's on Saturday the 15th, and it's from 5:30 a.m. at the Mcmillan Park. So we'll start from the park, and we'll go onto Pinnis Road, then up to the bypass, and down Pump Road, across the roundabout, and the cemetery, and through town. And we'll make our way back on the Pinnis Road back to the Mcmillan Park.
Why did you choose this particular route?
There's no real reason. We needed a route. We figured we were looking at. We wanted something that was not too short, but something that was not too long, but something that would. And so we chose that route.
And it's very centralized as well. So area. So hopefully we'll pick up some people on the way.
And that's what I was wondering, if it is because of how it's populated and, you know, you can make more persons aware when they see you. You know, when persons hear sounds, they normally come outside and look outside and see what's going on. So you maybe can stop at various places and educate them. And as you say, get them to join you on your way back to the park. So when you get back, I didn't hear you, Mr. Cuffy?
I'm saying more likely we hope they join us. We want them to walk.
Oh, all about the exercise.
Yeah.
So when you return to the Malcolm Gishard Park, what will happen then?
So hopefully we'll, you know, we'll have a warm up before, a warm down after. We have some food, then, you know, diet, exercise, go hand in hand. So we were very specific about what the refreshments we were going to give. So we do a small food cup. I don't call it football, it's called food cup. And we'll do the warm down.
Okay.
The credits of the activities.
So would persons have to register, and is there a fee for the walk?
No, it's free, it's open. You don't know. Just show up. Wear something green.
Wear something green. Okay. Got you. What other than, we know physical exercise works for mental health. What other exercises can be done to ensure that our mind is in great mental shape?
So we have been that's some techniques that we encourage a lot, and we practice
Okay.
for patients, anxiety, stress, even depression. There are some nice relaxing techniques that we can use, breathing exercises, also meditation, some people into yoga, all of that. It's all about mindfulness,
Yes.
because really being in sync with yourself, emotions, thought processes.
Mm-hmm.
I did very nice with what we do, cognitive behavioral therapy, challenging the negative conditions, and
Yes.
what we do is such a thought process. So your negative thought process is going to manifest in your behavior, emotion. So how do we get all that in sync, your mind, your emotions, your behavior? That's what we
Yeah.
talk about.
A holistic approach, essentially.
An holistic approach. Well, when we were younger, we normally refer to persons that had issues as crazy. Do you think that the mental health awareness education is being absorbed and we are treating persons with mental disorders differently? Do you see that happening in Nevis?
I think we've made some progress. I
Okay.
think there's still a lot more work to be done. But this year, this week, have given us some encouragement and some insight into how much we have done so far in reaching people within our community. Um, we had our we had a few activities recently. So on Sundays we had our church service where some people from the community came to support mental health. We had uh, a walkthrough of our facility where the premier was there and other government officials, um, as well as an award ceremony where we felt it necessary to recognize some of the individuals within the community who have contributed greatly to development and to the service of people living with mental health conditions. And later on Monday, we had a kind of social and recreation day where it was open to the public and we had a little bit of clients and people from the public coming and supporting and playing games. On Tuesday, yesterday, we had a mocktail and it was our first mocktail. I like to say, I like to call it my brainchild because the whole rationale behind it was to just raise awareness about alcohol and substance abuse. And when it comes to alcohol, in our community, we are party going community society, and so uh, there's been some issues recently, some deaths and some other accidents recently associated with alcohol, and we just want to raise awareness about that and that anyone can enjoy themselves without um, going to alcohol or consuming alcohol, and there are alternatives. And it was incredible to see the turnout, but also the participation of the local bars who wanted to be a part of this process. And I keep referring to this as one of our aims for the mental health campaign is to build allyship within our community. And it's very incredibly heartening to see how many people turned out to support mental health and to help with awareness for the entire week. And moving forward, we have some other activities which I'm sure we could tell you about.
No, that's very good. That's very good. I know you mentioned the government helping with the new establishment for the mental health. How else has the government been supporting mental health awareness on Nevis?
The government is instrumental. I mean, the NIA, Mental Administration, really, three Ministry of Health and General Affairs, really have to all things up. As I would say earlier on, just the commitment to the recognition that our space was of the environment. is testimony to its commitment, mental health, and not just that, did not just provide a facility. They actually really went off and equipped the place with competent clinicians to make use of patient care. Going into our area, we can go to the shelf, we can go to the appropriate furniture to meet the need of the service that you're providing. And I knew a lot of money was spent to get the building to comfortable and conducive environment for patient care. And apart from the furniture, there was a lot of work that had to be done on building the surroundings to make it safe and secure for both sides. So I think that's testimony to the government's tool mental health. We are partnering with the power of education. A lot of exciting things to come. Once this week is over, we will put the program into future planning. There are so much we need to do. You asked a very important question now, and you're getting the message out there.
Okay.
There's so much work to be done in terms of the stigma and discrimination and prejudice against persons with mental illness. This is going to be tried to try to do a lot of psycho-education. You must start from the primary schools, secondary schools, and professional settings. When you see professionals say they don't like this kind of people, that statement alone is so prejudicial and so discriminatory. We want to come back off. Personally, I'm passionate about it, and I definitely want to push that agenda further.
Yes, indeed. Okay, gentlemen, I wish we had more time to continue our conversation, but unfortunately we're out of time for today. But Mr. Claxton, before we go, can you remind everyone of the walk, the time, and the date, and the route, and invite them to come out as well?
Yes. I'm inviting the general public, both St. Kitts and Nevis.
Indeed.
It's at the Malcolm Bishop Park, so just step off the boat and jump on a bus. Buses will be running at 5 o'clock in the morning. So you could come, and it's at the Malcolm Bishop Park from 5:30 a.m. We're going to start from there onto the Pinnis Road, up the bypass, down Pump Road, around the roundabout by Bath Cemetery, through Charlestown, central Charlestown, and then on Samuel Hopkins Drive, Pinnis Beach Road, and then back to the Malcolm Bishop Park.